If you don't learn how to read the Bible for yourself, you will always be vulnerable to be manipulated. So learn how to read it. Imagine you're in a room full of musicians. Half of the people in the room are classically trained musicians. They have studied their life. They've studied their entire life learning how to read music, how to play music. They've sacrificed so many hours on how to play music. They understand music better than anyone. The other half of the room are more DIY musicians. They have an instrument. They can play it, but they've never taken lessons. They don't practice all that much. They don't know how to read music because they've never taken lessons. They pass out music sheets for everyone to play so they can play a song together. And they're all sitting there with their sheets. And one of the DIY musicians look at it and go, here's the thing, I don't know how to read this. It's not music. It's just symbols. It's weird things. I don't know how to read this. This isn't music. And then another one stands up and goes, hey, yeah, you know what? I don't want to play what everyone else is going to play. I want to play my own thing. Who are you to tell me how to play? Now, the third guy calls up and goes, yeah, and also drums are loud, and I don't like them. And sometimes they hurt my ears if they're too loud. So the classical musicians go up to him and go, yes, listen, I understand what you're saying, but for the first one, like, we do know how to read this. We've been trained. This is music because I can read it. And I know you want to play your own thing, but if you play your own thing and we all try to play together, it's not going to sound good. We have to be unified in this. And listen, I understand drums can be loud, but they are the backbone of every music. They're the best instrument there possibly is, right? But the DIY musicians go, here we go with this backwards, antiquated music legalism. So they start revolting. One writes a book, says, Leaving Sheet Music Behind, My Brave Journey from Fundamentalism to Freedom. And then other untrained musicians go to them for advice because it's so much easier to go to these people than to actually learn and sacrifice and do a lot of the hard work to learn. Let's go to them for advice. One of them starts a podcast, and they bring guests on, and they bring a guest on, like, yeah, I had really good hearing, and then I was to buy a drum set, and it got really loud, and I don't have any good hearing. Like, oh, wow, you're so brave. Man, drums are evil. We shouldn't be anything with drums. And another one says, also, here's what I've learned. Everything's music. It's all music. The chair you're sitting on is music. Everything is music. Then there's musicians that are in the middle that have a path they can take. They can go down this road, which is so much harder. It's going to take a long time to learn how to read sheet music. It's going to take a lot of time to sacrifice. And this seems so much easier because everything's music. So anything I do is music. And now the classically trained musicians have to go around telling people, hey, just so you know, your chair is not a musical instrument. Keep growing in your biblical literacy so that you can know the way, the only way to life.